Okay, hi everybody. I'm Laura Sewell and I'm the caregiver to my husband Michael, who's been on dialysis for about almost 5 years. And this is our second time going on a cruise and bringing his dialysis machine with us. And I know I've been posting things and I know a lot of people are curious as to how this is working out. So I thought I'd make a video explaining the process a little bit, or actually the way I've organized the room. So we've been on a lot of cruises over the years. Since 1992 we started, and we are this is cruise number 13 for us. We did take, our last cruise was in 2019, and that was right after Mike had started on dialysis. In fact, we weren't sure if we were going to be able to go because he literally finished training. We were home for 2 weeks and then we left for the cruise, and they really want you to be on doing it at home for a year before you attempt to come and do it on a cruise. But we were very tenacious and very persuasive to let them go. It was actually what helped my husband get through the hard time that he was going through when he first started dialysis, looking forward to the cruise. And so it was inspiration for him to for both of us to get trained and to get on that cruise, and worked out well. So we are doing it again. We made it on the ship. So a lot of you are aware, but not everybody is, that you can bring the machine. When you bring your machine, they give you a case. They gave us a choice of a hard case and a soft case, but we all know how the airlines treats luggage. So I really did not feel comfortable using the soft case. It may be fine, but if there's a hard case available, I would definitely request that. The way it is we bring the machine and the supplies that you would normally use, like the saline and the needles and the gauze and the syringes and all that, you bring. Next stage will deliver the dialysate to the port. The dialysate, the cartridges, the drain lines, and the warmer lines. The last time we came, they did not deliver the drain lines and the warmer lines, and I actually think if I do this again, I will ask them to not send them, because to me it would be easier just to put those in our luggage, because we ended up with a case of like 24 and we're in an 8-day cruise, so we've got a ton here. If we have room, we'll bring them home, but otherwise we're going to throw them away, and I just feel like that's a really big waste. So I don't think it's necessary to have that shipped, but I guess it was one less thing we had to worry about. So when we got to the cruise ship, they flagged Mike and said we needed to go to customer service before they would check us in. That didn't happen last time, so we thought that was odd. Last time we got on the ship and we're like, is there stuff here? Is there stuff here? And we go to the service desk and they're like, I don't know, go check your room. And we came to a room and it was here. So this time it was odd that they did that. So we went, they escorted us to the service desk, and the reason that they did that, we found out, is because one of the boxes of dialysate got damaged. So one of them bursted and leaked. So they wanted to make sure that we were going to be okay, which we are. We have some extra, so I highly recommend that when your nurse puts the order in, that she orders a few extra for, such situations. So hi, it's Laura Sewell again. I just wanted to pop on real quick, just to show you a little bit about how I have the room set up for dialysis. Mike is off enjoying himself with his cousin, so I stopped back in the room. I figured I'd take a quick video, and I know a lot of people were curious as to how we set the room up. I just want to say the room that we got this time is actually one of the smallest rooms we've ever had. We did request a handicap room, and they gave us a handicap room as far as it has bars and a seat in the shower, but we have a lot of stuff and there's not nearly enough room in this cabin. We're making it work, and it's just the two of us, so it's fine, and we don't spend a whole lot of time here anyway. But next time I will insist on a regular handicapped room. They said unless you're in a wheelchair all the time, that you don't qualify for a handicap chair, but Mike has a scooter and we have a walker because he has difficulty walking any long distances at all. And so we have the dialysis machine, all the equipment, a scooter, a wheelchair, walker, and it's just way too much, but we are making it work and it's fine. So anyway, I'll just kind of show you, we did make a few changes. He did a treatment this morning and kind of had different ideas of how to arrange things, so I moved things around a little bit so we could actually walk next to the bed, because we had it set up before. We had to climb onto the bed and that wasn't working so well. So I'm gonna flip the camera around and show you how I have some of the things set up. Figure out how to do this. Okay, so here we go. So this is our room. We have a really awesome view out there, but the room is about as wide as the bed, so there is some room to walk on either side. I had his machine set up right here, and believe it or not, the line stretched. I wasn't sure if they would. He laid in bed, and once we had them all hooked up, there was plenty of room, but we couldn't walk through there. I did set up some boxes right there so I could put his supplies while I'm working on him, you know, within syringes and needles and all that. I just put a blue pad on there and put everything there, so we made a little table out of the boxes. And then I moved the dialysis machine here. I just went ahead and hung some bags to get it ready for tomorrow. So under the bed there was room. I've got some boxes of dialysate and our luggage shoved under there. There's a little area over here where I made up little treatment packets for each day. It's got everything I need for a treatment, and I did bring extras, but then we have blood pressure monitor and the iPad. We brought the router, so we're able to use the iPad. We can't sync it till we get home, but that's nice. We did bring treatment sheets in case it didn't work, but it's working. So I just have extra stuff here. Our nurse got us these Sharps containers of one to bring. We always wrap Mike's arm with wrap and lidocaine to numb his arm. Down here is some shelving, so I put his cartridges and the drain lines and warmer lines down there, and bags of saline there. So got a lot of that there. I've got some dialysate boxes there. We've already done a treatment and then hung up more for tomorrow, so we got rid of several boxes, and then I got more in here. We're doing 5 more treatments. And then I have some stacked down there. So just kind of got them out of the way. And then we have a closet for our stuff here. And I bought this little over the door hanger thing, which is kind of nice to put all the little extra stuff that just tends to get all over. So that kind of organized that. And we have our closet. We have more dialysis there. This is an awesome cart that we got for hauling a machine that actually worked really well. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Mike does have a scooter, so we back it in there and park it there when he's in the room. So like I said, there's not a lot of room in here, but here's the bathroom. It's pretty small too, but it does have bars and shower chair. So anyway, it's working out just fine. It's a little cramped, but we're doing good, and we're right in the front of the ship, so we're going forward towards Aruba. And we have another full day at sea tomorrow. Tomorrow we're probably gonna get up and get out earlier and then maybe do dialysis during the day, because we started early this morning, got done around 11 or so, and then took showers, so we didn't actually get out of the room till close to 1, which was fine. It was relaxing, but I don't want to do that tomorrow. We'll get up early and then maybe come in the afternoon and take a little nap and do his treatment then. So all right, I just thought I'd share because all right, this is day 3. This is Laura Sewell again, and this time I have Mike.
Hey.
Mike is doing his treatment. We have another day at sea today. And this morning we just kind of got up early and walked around the ship a little bit and found ourselves a deck chair and just laid and relaxed in like a cabana chair. So it was a relaxing day. And then we went and got a little bit of pizza, and now we're back in the room for treatment. So I've been talking, so I thought this time I would make Mike say some words too. So everything's going pretty well. We have his machine hooked up, let me see, at the foot of the bed here. So I know a lot of people were wondering how the lines reached, but they are reaching to his arm just fine. So it's working out pretty well. We have a little bit of space to walk between the bed and the wall, so I can get in there, and we got a little table set up with the boxes for the treatment. Mike's been doing pretty good. He was not feeling the greatest last night, but he tends to sometimes get a little sick if he overdoes it, and so we had 2 long full days, and that's probably why. A little history with Mike: he's been on dialysis for almost 5 years, and he's had a couple mini strokes and a couple small heart attacks, so his mobility isn't the greatest. So we did bring a walker this time, and then we have we brought a scooter this time, and we also brought a walker that converts to a wheelchair. So if we're going places where he's gonna have to get out, I can push him, and then we take the wheelchair to dinner because it's a little easier. But otherwise, he's been using the scooter or going around. But he's doing pretty good. He's got a little swelling, but not too bad.
Yep.
So we're not going to pretend that it's super easy, but it's worth it.
Yes.
We had a lot of stuff to bring, a lot of planning. It all went smoothly. We figured there's going to be days that he didn't feel well, but we just were kind of not setting up any high expectations, just getting on the ship and relaxing, bare minimum, and then whatever he feels like doing. And so far it's been going well. There's a lot of options for food, so he's been eating fairly healthy, really. So he doesn't have a lot of extra swelling or anything. Tomorrow's going to be a day off. He's got a little extra weight on, but that's to be expected with traveling and things like that. So I know a lot of people have been interested in our posts, because sometimes when you're on dialysis, you'd think that you can't travel anymore. But the reason I've been posting is because when we were thinking about traveling, I got on the internet and looked for videos to see how people did it. So I thought people would appreciate it. So that's why I'm posting. And some of you have been asking questions, and I'm trying to answer them. But if you have any more questions, feel free to ask. We're doing 5 treatments. He normally does 40 liters per treatment, but for vacation, we're only doing 30 liters because it's a lot easier. We have 1 bag on the warmer, and then 5 bags hanging. So it's a little less than usual at home, but it works out. It works out fine. It's a little easier. We don't have to bring the extra IV pole or anything. Yeah. So anyway, we're just gonna rest while he does his treatment, and then later on we'll be going to dinner, and we have family here with us too, so we'll be spending time with them. And have a good time. Tomorrow is we're going to be at Aruba, so it's going to be a full day. It's going to be one of his days off, so we aren't going to treat tomorrow. So hopefully, this is our first time traveling with the scooter and all that, so hopefully that'll go smoothly tomorrow. So we're going to give it a try, see how it goes, and hopefully he'll feel well. He has tendency to get sometimes nauseated, so we actually bought some of those little portable vomit bags to keep handy just in case he gets sick. So far so good, but there are times, especially if he overdoes it, so we're trying to prepare just in case. But he's been doing pretty good. So anything else you can think of?
No, I think you covered it.
All right, so I will update if we have any more information. So, take care.
Bye-bye.